Hey guys, it's Ruthie and I'm going to do my first ever sketchbook tour. I really don't know when I actually started this sketchbook. I think I got it in maybe like 2015 or something like that. So there's going to be a lot of different like varying skill levels in the sketchbook. I have improved a lot in the past year or so. So don't judge too harshly. For the stuff that I am going to explain, I'll stop and explain it. But for most of it, I'll just kind of flip through it. On this first page, the intention for this sketchbook originally was going to be kind of like a scribble sketchbook where I do poses and I would do hands and stuff. And I would kind of just, I don't know, I guess just doodle a little bit. My hands are kind of bleh. I remember there was, I don't even remember who the artist was, but the artist said to warm up you need a scratch piece of paper to like do lines and stuff like that. I really don't do that. I probably should, but I don't. Also ignore it, it's a mess, it's very old. More scribbles. So this one, I'm going to be flipping it up and down because I like to draw on both sides of the paper. This one is a draw in your style by one, which is basically someone lets you see their like OC and then you draw their OC in your style. Usually it's supposed to be the pose or whatever, but I didn't do it that way because I thought this character would look cooler in a like sneaky position. So that's her RB illustrations. That's all of my Twitter and stuff. Actually, that YouTube is different. It is now Ruthie Draws. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it is now Ruthie Draws instead of Ruthie Animates. Anyway, I really like this. It's where I started doing more dynamic line work. I don't know if you can kind of tell. I really like this little thing right here. I'll keep it like this. I think there's another drawing on this side, but this is drawn by Justin's younger sister who was like, I don't know, maybe like one at a time, so I kept it. This is Denise. She's going to be a character in my comic. I'm actually going to start working on blocking the comic and stuff. It was actually inspired by a sketch I saw that had this kind of pose, but I had like this vision of just a really smart girl who didn't really give a fuck about anything, and kind of went them from there. The Trader shirt is actually a ripped up shirt, which is Trader of the Sun. It is going to be the band name I'm making up because I have to be edgy, you know. And this is more scribbles. I really like this eye, but this kind of stuff always takes me a long time to actually draw, so I don't ever like, if I'm ever sketching, I don't really do it. This is another one. This is another sketch, just Denise again, and it's hair. This is when I started learning blocking the hair. It's I've gotten to where when I draw her quickly, I have 3 blocks of hair right here, and they all kind of go backwards, and then blocks of hair, and then there's like a really straight piece of hair right there. She generally has the slouch position, so I like that. This is actually a video idea for a video that will never happen. See, this is when I start doing the whole like double of like pages, but I did the same page, but this gets in the way when you do that. About a year or so ago, I was watching a lot of Gravity Falls, so I just drew Mabel a few times. This is another sketch. I saw this Cyclops girl, and I kind of wanted to draw just like, I don't know, Cyclops person. I've never really done it before. It's kind of different, I guess. I don't know. The face anatomy kind of changes when it's just got one eye, especially with how I draw things. Maybe I'll show you in different things. This was a logo I helped make. This was also another logo. This is for my dad's pepper stuff. This is just a scribble. This is Mabel again. This is practicing a cowboy hat for that logo. And then this right here, this is Michaela. She's a mouse girl who's also going to be in the same universe as Denise and Mabel. And then this one is a just like a doodle I did of a, I don't know, I kind of just wanted her to look witchy and stuff, and I wanted to draw something inside someone's hair with little droppy doos, and yeah. That's more of the thing. Ooh, yeah, this is Denise again. Just doing a thinking pose. This was in the early sketching phase of how I wanted to draw her. So yeah, sketch again for that. That's Sam. She's also another character, half sister to Denise. Denise is a human. She's half mermaid. This was I think I was trying to draw myself as a Pokemon trainer, and I didn't do very well. This right here is a Pokemon someone wanted me to draw, and I did it for free, even though I shouldn't have. but yeah, there's that. Oh, this one I was just trying to draw a creepy face. It didn't, I mean, it kind of actually looks like that guy from My Hero Academia that puts the hands on his face, you know. That is just a doodle. Another attempt to doodle. This was another. This one is this is actually what I really liked. I think I drew this with the whole like collar thing. What's really weird about this one is I never draw really big foreheads, and this forehead's actually a lot bigger than what I usually draw. This is another Draw It In Your Style for Dean Bonito, who is on Tumblr, and I really liked the way it was originally, and then I just drew it, I guess, whatever's my style. I don't really have a style, I just kind of draw, I guess. It's an elf girl. I'm gonna try to draw myself in a way that could probably be easily animated. This is before I actually made any animation, and it did not. Dude, this would be so hard to animate. This little thing right here in the sphere would be pretty hard to animate. I actually think this one is not animated. Actually, this one may have been Echo Gillette is one a YouTuber I watch, and she does a draw this in Adventure Time, and I use the steps to draw myself Adventure Time. Gross scribble with like dirt or whatever. This is another sketch I did. I actually did not like this at first because of the face shape, but I ended up completing it anyway, and it actually doesn't look half bad. More scribbles. This one is Tessa Violet. She's a YouTuber I've been watching since like I was very young. I think like 9 years I think I've been watching her. It's forever. This was me trying to draw her again, but I did not like it, so I didn't finish it. So probably just a pin. These are hands. So I like it when people do sketches of like hands or feet or something like that, and then they put it on top of it and they bold the line more, and they just keep layering hands and stuff. I don't know. I've always really liked that. This was the concept sketch for Ample Space Junk's little thing I did for her. I guess you can call it fan art. I don't know. I have this thing about when I am wearing a blanket, I will kind of do it in this cape thing. I'll like throw it over my shoulder, and I drew it. Scribbles. This is Michaela again. I actually added more detail. I added this to her eyes, where it's just like kind of down. She still's got her trench coat, her ear and thing. This was me. I started drawing Persona 5 characters. This is Futaba, and this is another creepy lady. This one's a mermaid chick. I kind of made her with like kind of think like 1920s style hair with like a little headband, and I gave her like a little Mintoka. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. This is Makoto, also from Persona 5. I actually really like all the ones from my Persona 5 series. I like the way that I did all the shadows. I like the way I did the shadows, which is kind of how I do shadows now. I just don't use instead of using pencil to make it darker, I use a different color altogether. This is a guy that's going to also be in my comic as well. I haven't given him a name yet, but he's kind of important to the story, but I haven't exactly like written it out. This was done on August 6th of this year, so about the beginning of the month. I'm going to start like dating all these so that way we know, track the progress. This one is a sketch fan art of Dodie Clark, who I am rather fond of, and she is also on my original channel. I'll link that in the description. I actually have a full color piece of this. This one I was just trying to draw a dynamic kind of sketch, and at the time I was I don't know, I wasn't feeling very good. I wasn't, I have this thing where I don't eat a lot or whatever, and I don't know, the whole emptiness, and then I just kept drawing holes. This is a derpy doodle of Riel, one of my longest viewers on Twitch. That was a concept sketch of the pirate heart that I have. This is Tambourine from Derpy Discord. This is Bomb. This is Riel again. That is Livesey, and that is Tambourine. All of these guys have been around on Twitch for a very long time. This is this is not my original idea. I actually sketched this from something else, but I really, really liked the fact that it was in like a watery substance, so I just drew myself, and it was crying in the picture. So yeah, this one I did on the 6th. I really liked it because since I ever got my new haircut, I have to redraw. I have to figure out how to draw my hair. It's no longer like this. It's like this. This one I got gel pens, so I used it to color. This one has a freaking awesome hand. This is a really good hand. I love this hand. I love this hand. The rest of it's fine, but I love this hand. This is a comic idea I had where I was going to draw me and Justin, who is my boyfriend. And this is actually a concept sketch for Mario 64 whenever I did it for YouTube. It's the thumbnail picture for that series. I was doing a different series. It was where I reviewed a book and then I would draw the cover for it. And if I liked the book, I was going to draw a good cover. If I didn't like the book, I was going to draw a dirty cover. Well, I didn't really have time to really put forth the effort that I wanted, but I still drew it because this is before I fall. I actually knew the author when I was much younger, when I was like 13, on Inkpop, which is a site that does not exist anymore. Don't try to find it. This is another logo I did, but this is one of the concept sketches. Back when I was working at a call center, I would just doodle in my lunch things that I was thinking. I actually have a color of this. It says, before 8 a.m. at work. No, I do not want to talk to you. I don't even want to be here, Becca. I don't even know, Becca. I don't even think this situation really happened. I was just always exhausted every time I went to work. When a customer is difficult, just let me help you, damn it. This is struggle. The struggle is real. When I see a kitty, want, but you have 4. Want is cute, very cat. I cannot draw cats. I'm gonna have to learn. I'm actually gonna get a sketchbook specifically for sketching my cats. How do I feel today? I don't know, nothing with little clouds, because I tend to kind of feel this way. I kind of feel nothing. There's nothing inside my head. I don't feel anything. And then the next day, how do you feel? Inspired, with little stars. This is an original character done by Echo. I don't even remember her name, but I really, really liked her, and I did the outline in pen. And this is when I started doing stuff in pen more, because I got gel pens. I love to ink in gel pens. I'll actually go over these pens in a second that I use more now. Looks like that was the beginning of something, and this is the beginning of something. And this is words. More like just random scribbles. This one's just an eye because I finally exited out of the I only draw eyes phase. It's only taken like 9 years of my life. To something. I can't even read that. Sometimes whenever I draw, I'll like write a note of like, oh, how gross. Scribbles. Numbers I needed, I guess. That is the going offline thing. These are concept sketches of panels that I never drew well. This is Manny, another person that I might eventually animate. This is actually another person that I will animate. My friend Jason and I have this thing where he'll be saying, you can't go flicking your bean out in public, and I'll yell in an equally Irish accent, I do what I want, Dad. And I wanted to draw it, and this is the dad. I always imagine really, really nammy knees, but he's like super buff. Yep. This is Henry. He's a serial killer, but he's really, really friendly. And he's kind of like a puppet. He feels empty on the inside. Let's see. That is Justin's little sister, Chloe. More kind of derpy style stuff, really sketchy. Another one. This is a monkey. I don't know why that's a monkey. This is another one. I kind of like this face, but the nose is very big. Sketch of me. Something again. I was really into Binding of Isaac, and this is when I started using micron pins, which is what I'm using now. Sketches. I was actually going to turn this into an actual picture. This is a character called One-Haired Rock. I drew him in the Binding of Isaac style and then his original style. And then I was trying to find an actual kind of like in between these two. One Haired Rock is an old comic I made during the RAR XP random phase. This is a picture of Justin that I drew while we were at the park, and there's little ghost me saying what a cutie is, because he is cute. I stepped on this piece of paper, and that is another drawing of Justin. Let's see. I have no idea. Yeah, I was probably just trying to draw an elf girl, like you do. I think I found a base for something online, and I really liked it. Didn't do anything with it. Wanted to learn how to draw a fox, and I failed. Face. This is Badger Mouse Gaming, which is Jason and his friend who's going to do gaming, but I don't think they're going to do that anymore. They were going to start streaming and stuff, but I think that was just something they weren't going to do. This is before I actually got my undercut, and I was already drawing girls with undercuts all the time. She also has a horn, which is the reason why she has an undercut. I don't know. This is when I started drawing stuff for Amino. I still do, but I don't post it as much anymore because I forget. Maybe I'll do a Amino art dump on it. Not sponsored. This is a drawing. It has flowers. For some reason I thought it'd be cool if someone, instead of flames, would like pull up like pollen and flowers. I don't know, man. So, sketch. This is Benny. He's going to be the focus of my next animation when I get to it. I like this because fire. This one is kind of a Scott Pilgrim-esque. I kind of wanted it to be Scott Pilgrim, but I don't think that's what that is. This is Lane. If I ever make a manga, this is the main character of it. There's Lane again. Really, really like this character. This is my friend Luna. This is not me. I like this because I was just trying to sketch from just a pen, and it actually doesn't look half bad. It is a self-portrait of me. This is when I got gel pens and I was really, really interested, and Echo Gillette, the YouTuber that I follow, she started doing things with washi tape, where she would put it washi tape and cut it away. So I actually have an X-Acto knife set, so I started doing that, and I kind of liked it, so I did it for a few of them. And then I used gel pen to make backgrounds. This one looks so bad. It's so bad. It's like she's ripping off like freaking whoosh, like gift wrapping paper. And this one is me. Oops. I really, really like this picture. I also, mostly the focus was trying to get these kind of cool, like little weird doodles that people will do down. This one I'm also really proud of because I don't know, I just really, really, really like it. I was trying to draw Crystal Joy as a cat and it did not work because I cannot draw cats. Aha! Another picture. I really like this. This is actually, I think, probably the pivotal sketch that helped me kind of develop what I'm doing now. The reason being the news and junk. I like the dots too. This is, I don't know what gender it is. You can make your own assumptions. This is a guy, so it's okay for him to have nipples. This is Deku-kun from My Hero Academia. This is just a graphic that was on a shirt that I owned, that I drew because I thought it was cute. This is Sam, and this is Sam again, and that is going to be the last page of the sketchbook. I know I still have pages in this sketchbook, but I felt like with all of the back and forward drawings that I did, I completed my mission in doing this sketchbook. So this is the sketchbook that is over now, and this is the new sketchbook, which you'll be seeing sketches of. I will do videos of like artist rambles and stuff like that, and I have a lot of ideas for different kind of series in the future, and eventually I will begin animating again. I just don't have a lot of time at the moment, which is the reason why it changed from Ruthie Animates to Ruthie Draws. Just wanted to go over a little bit of my just straight up sketching supplies, so like supplies that I use to do like the Sam and Denise and stuff. I use just a 0.5 pen, 0.5 pencil. It's one of these. You can find them at Walmart. I really like it because of the grip. I've always really liked sketching with this. My art teachers would kill me if they knew that. I like these erasers a lot. You can also just get these at Walmart, and they just click in and out for all of your eraser needs. It's really precise, and I like that it has a hook, so that way I can hook it with all of it, so it'll go all the way back up. So you can see I've used a lot of it. And then these are my pens that I use. Specifically, I use all the time. So I'll just go with, this one is a 0.1 micron, where the thing got scratched off somehow. But yeah, it's a 0.01 micron, and it is a very small pen. I don't know if you can see the tip. Yeah, it's a very small tip, and I use this for my lining. This one is a 0.5, which is a bigger one. It's a lot bigger, as you can see. This one I use to make thick lines and the bigger shadows that is connected to line work. This is my brush pen, which I use for use it for like eyeliner or really big blocks of black. And I kind of want to get more brush pens in like different colors, maybe even a marker set, because I kind of like that stuff. And then this is my 0.05 micron, 0.005 micron actually. It's one of the smallest microns you can get, and it is extremely tiny. I don't even know if you can really see it all that well. It is very tiny, and that is what is the blue shadow that you see on my stuff. And I just kind of wanted to go over that real quick, so that way you guys know what I'm sketching traditionally. And digitally I use Photoshop CC, but if you need a free program, a lot of what I did previously was in Fire Alpaca, which is completely free. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. This sketchbook has been, not this one, this sketchbook has been officially retired, and we're going to start this new one. I've already actually started sketching in it, and I'll probably put the first date that whenever I actually complete my sketch, I'll actually do it, and you'll see more of the sketchbook. I have other sketchbooks. This sketchbook is just for people. The one that I have over there is just for landscapes, rooms, backgrounds mostly, and I'm going to get another one that's meant for animals, and then one that's meant for objects, so think like pencils or water bottles or so. I want to start doing more focused practice. So I hope that you'll be here for my journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and tell me what you thought, which sketch was your favorite, and if you liked listening to me ramble, you can totally check out one of my other videos or give me a subscribe. I don't talk in every one of my videos. Most of my digital paintings will not have me talking at all, so I hope you like what you see. Like I said, most of this doesn't really pertain to my skill level right now, because a lot of it's a lot of really old art mixed with some of my new art, but we'll see how it goes. Also, if you're really interested in the sketchbook, it's $5.99. I got it at Michael's. You can probably find it on Amazon or something. Masters Touch Fine Art Studio, whatever. This one's fine. It's fine. This one I don't particularly care for, but I got the sketch pad. I might like mixed media paper better. I don't know yet. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. So here's a heart just for you. Save it later. Use right now. I don't really care. It's your heart. And I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to eat some food, drink some water, and get a healthy amount of sleep, so that way the next time I see you, you'll be in good health. All right.